Okay, we're live. We're now going to take this thing over. There's something going on here that I'm not understanding. You see, okay, it's right. Now, this is your profile page, okay? Um, there are certain things that you can do to attract attention, and one of them is to be sure and have a complete profile filled out. Now, what's important? Uh, I personally don't think that people are important. I mean, you can show that, you can show that, or not. It's strictly up to you. Although by showing it, if there are certain people that have you in their circle, it will tend to add weight to whether they seem to follow you or not. I'm lucky I have some of the quote names unquote uh, following me. To me, the most important, other than the picture, the very first thing is you do want a picture. You do not, on your profile, you do not want a picture of a cute kitty cat or your dog or your baby. You don't want some provocative picture in lingerie. You just want something, a headshot, so that people will be able to put a face to a name when they see. It helps you get recognized. It helps you to be remembered. The second thing is the story section. Your tagline, your introduction, your bragging rights, not so much. Your tagline, not so much, but really your introduction. Let people know what you are about. Mention your interests. That way they're going to know whether you're going to be a fit. In my particular case, if a person asks to join the community and doesn't have this, the odds of me approving them go down significantly. The next thing, communities. Again, if you see right here, I show all 71 of the communities I belong to. It helps people know what you're interested in. It helps them know whether you are a fit for them or not. If I see somebody and they've got a nice profile, but it doesn't go into specifics. It's more a biography thing, such as mine is, and you don't get really that I'm interested in automobiles. I'm interested in genealogy. I'm interested in Google Hangouts and business hangouts. Those are my four main interests, but you can't see that from here. On the other hand, if you take a look at all the communities I belong to, you'll see exactly where my interests lie. The work section, again, it helps people know where you are. Education, I could care less whether somebody went to Harvard, Yale, or Timbuktu 2-year community college. I expect people to be somewhat educated. I won't say I expect them to have a college degree because, quite frankly, I don't. I I've taken several dozen college courses, most of them business related, but I couldn't be bothered to take the sciences to qualify for a degree. I mean, I know a bit of chemistry, I know the basics of physics, biology, yeah, I know that, but that to me that's not important. Places, again, not important. I put it here because people always are asking me about my accent, and yes, I have lived in several different places. Here's the tricky part, the basic information. People, oh, I'm going to have my identity stolen, blah, blah, blah. Nonsense. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. It does. But there are easier ways to do it. You'll notice that there is no, here, right here. You may know my name. You know that I'm male. You know I'm born on April 26th. You know that I'm single, and you know where I live. You know my email address. I'm sorry, you can't use any of that to get a loan in my name. You don't have my social security number. You don't know where I bank. You don't even know if I've got a bank account. So there's nothing to worry about there. Links, again, it helps people understand what you are about. I don't have a lot of links because, quite frankly, Faisal and user, those are my two main things. That's it. But that is a pretty complete profile thing. Um, and there is nothing wrong with filling the entire thing out, but there are certain basic things that you really need to. You need your introduction. That is a must. A picture and an introduction are a must. You don't have to list all the communities you belong to, but it does help people know which circles to put you into if you expect them to circle you back. Personally, I don't do a lot of circling. I post in, I'm in 71 communities. If I'm interested in what you're saying, I'm not going to be interested in everything that you say. Your interest may be varied. I may want to know what you're saying about genealogy, and if I find out that you frequent a certain genealogy community, I may go in there to read what you have, but I'm certainly not going to circle you and also get your posts on astronomy and gardening and raising rabbits and how to wring a chicken's neck. I could care less what you say about those things. I am interested in what you're saying about genealogy, so I will go to where you are in a community of that type. I post 99% of my postings are to communities. I rarely post to the public, and I rarely post to circles. But that's just me, and that's against everything Google stands for. Uh, your work. Let's face it. Sooner or later, people going. If you get known, people gonna want to know not necessarily where you work, but what type of work that you do. You can be, you can say, I'm an architect without saying, I work for Ross and Associates, an architectural firm in Chicago. There are ways to know. Like I said before, education, places, basic information. Yes, you should fill that out. Maybe not the birthday. And this thing, looking for, who are you looking for? I'm not looking for anybody. I'm not looking for relationships. I'm not looking necessarily for friends, although I've made quite a few on here. Made quite a few, and I'm very happy that they are my friends. But I didn't come here looking for friends. I came here looking for information. The people that provided that information have since turned into friends, but that's not what I was originally seeking. You know? Relationship, is it really anybody's business? Really? Think about it. You know? You can or cannot fill out contact information. Email. I have had that email account since the day AOL opened their doors. I am spread all over the internet with my name, people, you know, it's out there. Just if you search for H3ID, you are going to get a ton of hits. Now, people can practically read my life story on the net. And no, I'm not afraid of it in depth and have never suffered any ill from it. Like I say, it's not that it doesn't happen, it just hasn't happened to me. And I've been up front and out on that, you know, since before there was a World Wide Web. I was on the internet when there was nothing but the Usenet news groups, the FIDO bulletin board systems. So that's not, I am not scared of having my identity stolen because I'm posting on the internet. If I was scared of that, I wouldn't be posting on the internet at all. And that's a quick rundown of what we should be doing to get your profile filled out. It's very, very, very important that you do that. And we will now stop sharing. And now we're back again. And now we will stop the broadcast.